Hello and welcome to Energy. 2019 was a very successful and productive year for our Parks and Recreation Department. The entire staff is proud of what was accomplished and the progress that was made. Let's reflect on 2019 and see what is on the horizon for 2020. Stay tuned. Our Parks Department was busy this past year. We saw the opening of a new park as well as improvements to existing ones.
2019 was a big year for the Parks and Rec Department. We opened O'Day Park. This park is just a really good attraction for the residents. It includes an amphitheater, group camping. There's a lodge for rental space. We've got a lot of neat pavilions and a great water feature at the playground as well. So that park is something we're really proud of. Really took a group effort to open, and again, just a nice park to add to the addition of the park system for O'Fallon. Another nice addition we did this year was Lake Wetzel in Fort Zumwalt Park. This project I'm really proud of. The lake was looking very dingy. It was very shallow. We were having a lot of trouble with algae growth and just wasn't looking right. Had a lot of silt built up. So we had the lake designed in 2018 and constructed this year in 2019. We added a sidewalk that gets you all the way around the lake. We've never had that before, and that's really neat for the residents to be able to get out there, get around the lake, and just catch the park at different angles. It's really nice. We also added aeration to the lake. That's going to help the fish thrive, along with some boardwalks where you can get out and see the lake a little bit better. So again, the lake looks great. Get out there and check it out. The whole park got an overlay through all the asphalt in the park, so the roadway is brand new, and that park is just one to go check out this spring. Some other items we completed this year. In the Parks and Rec Department, we do a lot of park maintenance. That's the Parks Division role. So with that, we completed the fencing at Diamond 1 in Westhoff Park. Got all new fabric, just complete new ball field. Really turned out nice. Also in that park, we added a shade structure to the multi-use court. We've been doing a lot of work to that multi-use court over the years, and you know, the residents asked for some shade. We decided that was a great idea. Just needed that amenity, so we've gotten that added this year, as well as a lot of turf maintenance that we've done to all of our athletic fields to keep those up to good playable conditions. And some of the other items we completed was all new sidewalk in Knaus Park. This park is a pocket park in our park system, and kind of a neighborhood park type feel, and has a playground and a multi-use court there. And the sidewalk just around the park was really deteriorating. So that project really turned out good, and we're very proud of it. A lot of the things to look for in 2020, something we're starting right now, but it's primarily going to be conducted in 2020, is all new fence on the fourplex at Ozzie. So the fence has just gotten, as you get foul balls hit into the fence, they start to bend and curl, and it's just time to replace those. So that fourplex up at Ozzie Smith Sports Complex is going to look real nice by the end of 2020. Some other items that we're taking care of is safety tile. Safety tile is what you see at all of our playgrounds. It just protects the child from a fall and provides a nice surface for playing on the playground. Ozzie Smith Sports Complex playground and also the playground at Knaus Park are in need of repair. So you'll be seeing the safety tile go in there early 2020 for Ozzie, and probably late 2020 for Knaus Park. So we're really looking forward to that. Out at Westhoff Park, we'll be recoloring the tennis courts. Tennis courts were put in new a few years back, and the surface is starting to show wear. So we'll be getting that redone, as well as the multi-use court out Knaus Park. These are just a few of the projects we're to complete this year. We're really excited to get started and looking forward to a successful year.
Our Tourism and Festivals Department provided us with a variety of entertainment options this past year.
"2019 was a fantastic year filled with a lot of first times. So we did have our new park open up, O'Day, and we had 3 new events there over the summer, and then 1 new event over in September, so leading into our fall festivals that we were having. So we used the new amphitheater, and to showcase that out there, we were able to do a theater in the park. We are also doing a concert, and then we also had a nature program. To kick off our fall season, we did Fall Into the Arts, which is a rebranding of our former Fall Fest with a new twist where it's a variety of different types of fall and art pieces coming together. So there was the art of music, wine, beer, food, and then of course there was a variety of art media as well. Also in 2019, O'Fallon hosted the Heritage and Freedom Fest. It continues to grow and get bigger each year. We had wonderful entertainment this year with Pat Benatar and Walker Hayes, so we were very excited to have them. We had enhancements in the kids area and additional entertainment on the boulevard as well. So a lot of new things came into that event this year, and we're excited to continue that and start our planning for 2020. One final piece in 2019 that was new with a little bit of tradition was our Food Truck Frenzies. We moved it from a summertime event or a spring event into the fall. It was the first time we used Dames Park, and we collaborated with the Renaud Center, and we coined it as Food Truck Fright. So it was in the evening time, there's bonfire, s'mores, and hay wagon rides. It was a huge success, and we're looking to continue that again next year. In 2020, we're going to continue to have our events out at O'Day Park, continue to let people know about this newest addition to O'Fallon, and our Fall Into the Arts event that takes place in September that will also be expanded. So we'll open it up to more artists. We are working with more microbreweries and wineries as well, and bringing in additional entertainment and more kids activities. And we will also continue with the concert out there, additionally the theater in the park, and working on another educational program. So there'll be more food trucks out in that area as well. So come on out and hope to see you in 2020.
Our Recreation Department added a number of different programs and expanded on others for our activity-minded residents.
We really had a lot of exciting things in 2019. I think the biggest thing is the development of the 2 rental spaces that we had, the O'Day Lodge at O'Day Park and the Krekel Civic Center at Civic Park. Just some beautiful venues that we're able to offer the community to hold their events, their weddings, their retirement parties, that sort of thing. Just some beautiful spaces that we have to offer the public. We also had our camp program expand. We've always had our Camp Jack down at the Renaud Center, but last year showed the return of Gator Camp at Civic Park. With the new venue there, we're able to bring that camp back to Civic Park, and it's right next to the pool. We can expand our program. So we're really excited about that and how that'll go for the future. We also added the adventure camp at O'Day Park. And it's just such a beautiful park, and the closeness to nature and what we can do with the kids with hikes and that sort of thing. We're really excited to offer that program as well. We're also able to offer a Premier League for our soccer players. It gives kids a chance to do trainings throughout the week and really work on their skill set in terms of their soccer play. We also offered a 4v4 soccer tournament, which was a one-day event. It worked out great. We had a great group of kids, and it's something I think we'll definitely expand in the future. We'll be starting a new thing with esports, and what esports is essentially video games. There's a lot of different games that you can use for this. We are using NBA 2K20 and Rocket League to start off, but it's just a competition, a tournament where gamers will compete against other gamers to see who's the best NBA 2K20 player. We'll have some drop-in dates next year for some open play for a couple games, and we'll also do some tournaments. We'd also like to offer a week-long dedication to health and fitness, and what we'll have is some demonstrations of some new classes and some that we've had for a while. We'll also have some talks by doctors and dietitians, and just give people a chance to gauge their health and where they're at physically, and it's just a week-long dedication to health and fitness. We're really excited about what's going on this year. We have so many activities for everybody. Come check us out. Website is renaudcenter.com. Come out and have some fun with us.
Our landscape division made a number of improvements last year.
In 2019 with the landscape division, we had 3 projects. And the first was a late winter, early spring project where we reconstructed a greenhouse to replace our existing greenhouse that needed to be demolished for improvements at the wastewater treatment plant. We managed to get the new greenhouse finished just in time to produce 16,000 flowers for our spring crop. Flowers that are planted throughout O'Fallon. Our new greenhouse is an improved structure. Compared to the old structure, was just a Quonset hut type shape with plastic film on top. It was very difficult to control the temperatures in the greenhouse, but our new structure has vented sides and a vent in the roof so that we can better control how warm it is and how cold it is in the greenhouse, and it expands our opportunities to produce more plants inside that greenhouse. The second project in 2019 was about midway through the year in midsummer, and we were able to convert the lights at the O'Fallon signs down by Highway K and Highway DD on Highway 364. The lighting we converted to LED lighting, which will save the city money in the long run. Actually, after we put the fixtures out, our electric bill dropped by about 50%. The third project for the landscape division is we're right on the doorstep. It's a December project at O'Day Park, and we will be planting the prairie areas in O'Day Park, and we're beginning with the flowers that would normally be in a prairie, and we're going to give them a 1-year head start to establish themselves and develop before we come in 15 months from now and put in the grasses in the prairie. So looking ahead for 2020, the emerald ash borer problem that is now in the O'Fallon area is really beginning to show, and we have numerous trees in the parks now that finally need to come down. We've avoided cutting down trees with the idea that we were going to plant as many trees as possible, and actually we reached our goal of 357 trees to replace the ash trees that we knew were going to die. But unfortunately now it is finally time after 5 years to go ahead and begin removing some of the ash trees in the parks. Now that it's the dead of winter, it's a time to actually choose our flower displays to get our greenhouse into operation for spring planting. So perhaps we'll see you in the parks this spring as we're putting our flowers in the ground.
The Parks and Recreation Department definitely had a great year in 2019. Looking forward to another successful year in 2020. If you would like to learn more about our Parks and Recreation Department, please visit us at www.ofallon.mo.us/parksandrec. Now let's check out what's in store for this week with our community calendar.
Sign your child up for the Winter Session Core Soccer Training Programs. All of our core programs promote and develop different skills to enhance the technical abilities of your young players. These programs are designed to supplement the O'Fallon Youth Soccer League as well as introduce each child to the skills needed for any and all levels of play. These programs will be broken into different age-specific groups and games as well as basic to advanced skill training. For more details, visit renaudcenter.com. Sign your kids up for Spring Break Camp. In this lively one-week camp, kids will make crafts, play games, find new friends, and have a great time. No before or after care is provided. Campers must bring a sack lunch and drink each day. This camp is for kids ages 5 to 12 and will take place March 9th through the 13th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Renaud Center. For more details, visit renaudcenter.com or call 636-474-2732 for more information. Camp in the great outdoors at O'Day Park. This overnighter is perfect for beginners to learn the fundamentals of camping, including how to set up a tent, handy outdoor skills, and have it a cookout. Bring a potluck side dish to share and we'll cook the hot dogs. We'll all enjoy a wonderful evening around the campfire, then wake up to breakfast on Saturday morning. Camp will take place starting on Friday night, March 27th through Saturday, March 28th. Cost is $45 for residents and $50 for non-residents. Be sure to register by March 17th. Shake off the winter blues by coming out to O'Day Lodge for our Spring Fling adult dance. Come dance to your favorite songs and socialize with all your friends. Snacks, water, tea, lemonade, and coffee will be provided. All you need to bring are your dancing shoes. Admission price is per person. Individuals, couples, and groups are welcome. It all takes place on Saturday, March 7th from 7 to 9 p.m.
That's all for today's show. Thank you for joining us. See you next time on Energy.